Hello, I'm Tom Wentz, President of Corporate Performance Systems and the creator of the two-day Transformational Leadership Simulation and Workshop. We've been in the business of helping people and organizations achieve their potential for over 25 years. You are about to see people engaged in an 8-hour simulation where they are challenged in a safe and creative way to create a different way of doing business. As you will see and hear, the success is measured by customer satisfaction and loyalty. The simulation on the first day is an exhausting experience, both physically and emotionally. You will also see the people during the workshop on the second day in a more relaxed way, extracting meaning from their experience during the simulation. It is not until the simulation begins that the participants are told what the simulation is all about. Today is about transformation. It is fair to say that the future business environment will be permanently different. All the initiatives of the past 25 years in search of excellence, quality, empowerment, re-engineering, team building, Six Sigma all had an effect within the industrial age business model. But none prevented the recession or released the human potential to be creative with customers. Therefore, the simulation suggests that we must let go of the industrial age business model and consider a different approach. Today is about awareness. Since all the attempts to release the human potential within the industrial age business model failed, it is very possible that different does not reside in our current intelligence. Therefore, we must become aware of what's possible, aware of our potential to be more than a function, more than a cost to be eliminated. Today is about taking action without knowing how. Once we have a vision of what's possible and are aware of our human potential, we can take action every day without knowing how. It's like being a child again. You will see childlike behavior. Transformational leaders must facilitate and embrace this behavior. Finally, you will see people who are very involved and committed.
So I'm going to roll that just a little bit. Here you go.
Down here on the floor. That picture is worth $1 million right there. Wild Bill down on the floor. Huh? I thought you were in the pulp.
You get a picture? That's
Not
good.
right now.
Not right now. What are you making?
We're making like a size medium.
Oh,
So we have 2 down and 3 to go.
good.
All the way. Oh, we keep it right on
We're going to make a big one. Hold it tight.
that line.
Can I bring this one home?
What's that?
Can I bring this one home?
Absolutely. Kids love them. What do you call yourself?
What do I call myself? A master of real time.
All right. That's the golf one?
On time.
On time.
I have to go to the buyers.
Haven't you sold that yet? Buy it, man. Buy.
We're really tight.
He's
I
buying.
think somewhere around 75?
I think 60 could work.
I'm thinking 70.
Okay, $70.
70?
$70.
What happened to your plant manager job?
Got superseded.
Margie?
It evaporated, right? Here it comes.
We need room for this now.
You need to teach them the
See your contribution.
Maybe a little less.
Couple. How much did you think you were going to make?
200.
200. How much did you make, Dan?
Oh, I think I made at least 700.
700. Who's in charge of this place?
Who's in charge of this place?
Yeah.
Everybody's in charge of this place,
In that way,
including the customer.
including the customer. Everybody can see their contribution to the large frisbee. It says Walmart. But people are very proud of their contribution. That's just absolutely unbelievable.
Focused on the end in terms of what they were going to sell me and what I wanted than they were on the folding or, you know, the colors. It was What does he want? What can we entice him with? And then they moved back from there. Did I get what I wanted?
Yes.
That and then some. The biggest thing I can say is that the factories reacted to requirements as they changed. Had a grand opening, needed a big banner for it, and they came out, put a special team together, and whammo. I got everything I wanted in the time I needed.
Are you coming back for day 4?
Oh,
What
yeah.
does the customer need? What do we need next? What do we need next?
Did you get everything you wanted?
Well, yeah, but I didn't really know exactly what I wanted. But I was just dumbfounded when people kept, hey, come over here, and then they'd say, I'll give you this, I'll give you this. Okay, sure. Yeah, it was fun to be sold.
Where was all that creative talent at 8 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, under wraps.
Under wraps, bottled up in a functional job description. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Satisfying the customer's my number one job, and I, as an individual, can make a difference.
We were all enabled by virtue of having real-time roles.
There was a lot of interchangeability. Input was welcomed and accepted from all points on the compass. The second.
What did you do to make that happen?
Approach things with an open mind and listen.
That's too simple.
And in this case, day one to me, I set myself up to fail. Because I went in thinking, this is all that I'm allowed to do. This is all I can do. I'm going to get fired if I do anything else. And it wasn't until partway through day 2 that I was like, you know what, I don't really care. And then day 3, I was like, oh, forget it. I'm just going to do what I always do. And jumped into everything, tried to find different ways to do things.
And with every exercise we did, with every single day, we got closer and closer.
Yes, we got things done, we felt great.
So, because the fear was gone and there was no restrictions, it was this massive group doing what needed, when was needed, all kinds of ideas coming in. You know, it didn't matter if it was a stupid idea because nobody was going to tell you that. And there was so much freedom.
Collaboration was so significantly increased from the start. It made it a lot more fun, at least for me. And plus, I think we were much more productive than
Nobody was getting paid. Nobody was protecting a job. Nobody was afraid of getting
So
fired.
I think that intense customer focus and the fact that we didn't have defined roles per se just enabled us and changed the dynamic of the whole event.
Awareness was one of the key points of it. It was the evolution of awareness. So we were aware of what we were aware of. Then we did something we weren't aware of what we weren't aware of. And so then we became aware of it. So it was like this ongoing thing of awareness.
Our old business model tends to get us and reinforce us into things. My path to at least resistance is to stay in the position I was, where my core competencies supposedly are. The intelligence tells us, okay, we have to do it this way. But now my awareness is telling me I can approach it a whole different way. I am now an awareness engineer, and I'm going to use that.
When you were in the Pulp, were you feeling important?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Did you feel like your work was important?
No.
Did you feel like your role was important?
No.
So when you got out of the Pulp, were you important? Was your work important?
Yes.
Was your role important?
Yes.
Good. That's it, folks. Thanks for being here.
Out in the world, you're going to be an awareness engineer with your customers. Period. That's it. Go make them aware of what's possible, and then help them buy it. I hope you could feel the excitement when people realized their human potential. The simulation has been successfully applied in almost every kind of organization. Banks, insurance companies, manufacturing, law firms and theme parks, restaurant chains, software companies, chambers of commerce, and visitor bureaus. For more information, visit our website, transchange.com.